Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Standard 81 podcast. My name is Sincere, and I am back again with another video. But before we get into this any further, let's go ahead and take that quick 30-second break, and I'll be back with you in here in 3, 2, And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in here with me. I appreciate it so much. Um, if you haven't already, and it's your first time tuning in, please go ahead and hit that like button. And hey, if you dislike it during the course of the video, go ahead and change it to a thumbs down. Either way is engagement, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Uh, as well, if you are somebody who watches the channel regularly, go ahead and subscribe. Just do it because you know you're going to hear some good stuff from me. Um, and I'm always going to try to keep current and up to date with what's going on and how things are going. Um, Next, if you have any opinions that contradict my own, or you share the same opinion, you want to expound on your opinion, you're not able to make a video, make a comment down below and let me know what you think. And as well, if you think this is really good material, go ahead and share this with somebody that you think needs to hear it. Without any further ado, let's get into this. Single is single. That is the title of today's episode. Single is single. What was the reason for this particular title? Well, honestly, to tell you, within the dating pool, there is a lot of different people within this pool. And we need to start really putting emphasis on single, because single is single, right? It's not some uh, its entirety, right? Uh, Now, you know I'm a big proponent of words, so let's look up the word single, right? Let's look up the word single as it pertains to. Hang on, everybody. Hang on. Things are acting a little janky right now. All right, so we're gonna look up the word single here on this. All right, I'm looking up the word single. All right, single as stated in the dictionary. Single, as the word diction, as in the Webster's dictionary, is stated as this: not married, or not related, or celebratory, alone, or solo. Consisted of a singular number, and that number being one. The contrast to many. So, in stating that particular definition, we need to start asking ourselves how many single people are actually in the dating pool. Because there's a lot of people in the pool, but the problem is everybody's not single. Some people are in situationships, some people are in genuine relationships, some people are married, some people are separated, other people are divorced. But here's the way you can really know this. Ask that person, is it just you as a grown adult? We're not separating it into single parents and all that good stuff because of course it's not just them. But is it just you as an adult individual? Because the last thing a single individual wants to hear is, I kind of got this thing going on, or, I'm not. Then that means you're not genuinely single, or, I'm currently separated. That's cool. I can separate from a lot of things. Genuinely single means being single, alone. See, during a period of separation, here's there there is supposed to be a choice. It's supposed to be a time in which you guys make a choice. And I only know this from knowing a few individuals who have gone through divorces. It's supposed to be a time of choice to see if you can reconcile or if you genuinely just want to go through with the process of annulling your marriage. Now, if you decide to go ahead and go forward, cool, you know. But if not, then you are not genuine. You are not genuinely single. At least not as of yet. You may feel that way, but you know, what is my whole point in this? There is too much at stake for us not to know what it is we are looking at within this sphere. Because in the relationship sphere, these are choices with individuals that can shape your life for forever. I'm going to say that one more time. These are choices with individuals who can shape your life for forever. This is not something where it is, I can just pick somebody and, if it doesn't work out, then cool. Because believe it or not, each time you begin to get involved with somebody, you begin to build a bond. And how you build that bond determines on what's going to happen during the rest of that relationship. Is it going to evolve into something that is going to be a marriage or a friendship or whatever the case may be? But without knowing somebody is genuinely solo, then it's hard to really dictate what the possibilities are for you and that other individual, because there's always going to be the seeming thought of, oh, maybe if this other individual comes around, I could, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Now, here's the thing that you've got to begin to ask yourself. Once you know that you are single, you need to ask yourself, am I ready to be a couple? Because a season of singleness is not a bad thing. A matter of fact, it is good. It will allow you to have more time, more space, more flexibility, be able to do more things. You'll be able to go places. You'll be able to do a lot of stuff because now you don't have the innate responsibility of looking out for other people. But all at the same time, you may not have that companionship in which you so desire, and what you think is something that you really need, or something that you would desire. But the question then becomes, are you ready for that? And are you willing to take the steps and be who it is you need to be in order to get to that next place? And for a lot of us, unfortunately, we tend to think about it as what we need and not what we can bring to anybody else. Now, don't get me wrong. When you get into a relationship with another individual, yes, you should be getting something from it. I'm never going to sit there and tell you that you shouldn't be getting anything from your potential companion or spouse, but you should always be thinking, okay, so how can I help this person elevate and grow? How can I, what is it that I can do in order to help shape this individual into the person that they need to be ultimately? And then you got to ask yourself, am I prepared to do the work? Now, granted, sometimes things don't work out. It's just too much. I'm not going to sit there and tell you that being selfless is an easy task. It is not. But if that's what you desire, then you must first count the cost of what it is you desire. You need to look at all the ins and the outs of it. You need to ponder over what it is that you're getting into, because see, oftentimes we don't, and this is what causes these cynical relationships and these circular situations. What am I saying? And I'm going to wrap this one up. I am saying this: if you are single, be single. Be single until you don't want to be single. But just know, as you enter into the space where you're wanting a relationship, the relationship in and of itself is not about you. It is about you and that other individual. And you two beginning to help each other to evolve and grow. And if you can't genuinely look at yourself and be like, I'm ready to help shape somebody into the person that they want to be, or you look at that individual and say that's too much work, then stay single. Don't be out here putting yourself into a pool that is filled with individuals who are ready to make lives with other individuals, and you yourself are not ready. You're just muddying the waters. And then the situation as it stands in current date becomes more difficult than it needs to, because now we don't, it's not just a pool of single people, solo individuals. It's it's murky, because now you got people who don't know whether or not they're a in union with somebody else, or they talking to somebody, or whatever the case may be. If you are single, be single. There is nothing wrong with talking to other individuals. I would probably say there's nothing wrong with talking to many individuals, just as long as you're not out there sleeping with every individual you're interacting with. And you shouldn't be sleeping with any individuals you are entertaining. Honestly, that's my opinion as a Christian. But talking to, to a number of people, I don't see any problem with that. But be prepared to, at some point, to make a decision about who it is you want and what it is you're willing to do for the individual you pick. Anyways, I think that's all I wanted to say about this particular situation. Guys, check out the Standard 81 podcast over there on TikTok. I got plenty of videos up there. And as well as check out the Instagram at Sincere the Artist. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And until the next time, I'll see ya. Take care of yourself. God bless. Peace.